Hey guys, what's going on? Mizu back here with another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do the most mechanically, in my opinion, the most mechanically relevant mechanic in high-level Rocket League gameplay that you see mainly in North America and Europe recently, the flip reset. If you guys are interested in learning how to do this mechanic in Rocket League, make sure to stick through and watch the rest of this video, guys, because I'm going to show you guys how to do this mechanic in Rocket League, how to practice it, how to perfect it, and consistently be able to use it at your disposal. Alright guys, so essentially what this mechanic is in Rocket League is you can get your flip back off the ball. So essentially how Rocket League works is you get your flip when you have all four of your wheels on any surface in the game. So you can jump off the ground, you can jump off the wall, you can jump off the ceiling, for example. But in this situation, I went off the ceiling like this, right? I'm off the ceiling because all four of my wheels hit the ceiling, right? I'm off the ceiling, but I didn't jump off the ceiling. Gravity pulled me off the ceiling. So I still have my flip right now. I'm going to use my flip in 3, 2, 1. There's my flip. See, I still have my flip off the ceiling, right? What you can do is you can use the ball as another form of a surface. So if you go to take the ball up the wall, and I might miss this because it isn't the easiest to get. There we go, I got it. I use the ball as the surface, kind of like the ceiling or the floor, and I get my flip back. And this is what we call a flip reset. When all four of your wheels touch a surface, the ball also counts as a surface, you can get your flip back. So now that you guys understand what a flip reset is, let's talk about how we practice it, all right? So, there are two ways, in my opinion, to practice the flip reset. One is in free play and one's in a training pack. In free play, I recommend practicing flip resets that go off the wall, and in the training pack I'll show you guys in a bit is one where it's off the ground. Alright, so what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to do a similar setup to an air dribble, and if you guys don't know how to air dribble, that's a must to be able to flip reset. If you can't air dribble, you got to be able to before you can flip reset, alright? So, if you need to learn how to air dribble, go watch my tutorial video on how to air dribble. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a very similar setup to an air dribble where we wait and get under the ball. Now, instead of boosting towards the ball and getting a quick touch like we would in an air dribble, right? So this is an air dribble touch, for example. I'll show you guys really quick. Instead of doing this, where we boost after the ball and catch it really quick, what we're actually going to do is we're going to hit the ball high up into the air and we're going to wait for it to come back to us. So we're going to hit the ball high up. And we're just going to go a lot slower, and we're going to turn so our wheels are actually facing towards the ball. You want to turn and have our wheels facing towards the ball, and that way all four of our wheels hit the ball, okay? So we can do it from this side as well to give you guys a different example. We hit the ball nice and high so it's floating above us. Get all four wheels on it, and there you go. You can hit the ball in the net. So essentially, with that knowledge, is we're going to go up here, and we're just going to try to hit the ball nice and high, let it float back to us, and then hit the ball again. And with this mechanic, it's very versatile, so you can use it in lots of different areas on the pitch. So I really like to, personally, when I'm in 1v1s and stuff, when I have the ball here, I like doing this kind of a setup. Getting under the ball, getting my flip, and then banging it home. Obviously, wasn't the greatest, but I'm doing this all in one take, so I'm going to have a couple mess-ups here and there because flip resets are hard to get, right? That's the whole point of them. They are hard, but if you can get them down, it's quite effective to be able to juke it by one guy. All of a sudden, you're able to flip the ball again in the air. It's quite effective at maneuvering past your opponents. Now, when you get your flip from the ball, you actually have an infinite amount of time left with the ball or with your flip. So if I were to example, let's show you guys an example, right? Kind of like I did with the ceiling. Is if I go here and I get my flip reset off the ball if I can. There we go, I did get it. Now if I fly, I don't want to touch the ground here. If I just fly, I still have my flip right now. So I'm going to use it to flip forward, just a front flip. Ready? There we go. I front flipped. That was dramatic. It said I scored as I did it, but you guys see how all four of my wheels hit the ball there. You guys saw that in the replay? All four of my wheels hit the ball. It's very important you get all four wheels. If you don't get all four wheels, you only get 3 wheels. If you only get 2 wheels, 1 wheel, etc., you won't get the flip. You need to get all 4 of your wheels to hit the ball at the exact same time. They all need to hit the ball at the exact same time or it won't count. So if I do this and only get 2 of my wheels, like that, I don't have my flip. Now the thing is, you're saying, Mizu, how do you know when you have your flip? The thing is, you don't. It's just kind of a feel. You just have to practice your flip resets to the point where you think you have it, and then you press to flip, and you don't have it, and you're like, okay, so the way I hit the ball there, it doesn't give it to me. You kind of just got to keep doing it over and over to the point where you understand, okay, I have it, or okay, I don't have it. And you just can tell that by the way it looks and feels off your car. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just practice. You just got to keep doing this over and over. So I highly recommend going into free play, hitting the ball up the wall, and just practicing. Nice, I got a triple flip reset. It's just good to practice being able to set up the ball and then air rolling to turn so your car is upside down to the ball, being able to fly upside down, and just doing it is very important. And when you get good, you can start doing double and triple flip resets like I'm doing. It's not crazy hard. You just got to practice it quite a bit. But yeah. So that's how you do it in free play, and that's how you do it off the wall. Let's cut to the segment of the video where I show you guys how to practice it from the ground, which is another simple and easy form of practicing. Alright guys, so this is a training pack that I actually use for air dribbling off the ground, but you can also use it for flip resets, and what I used for flip resets off the ground when I first started learning this a couple of years ago. So here's the download code. It's also going to be in the description, so make sure to download it for yourself. Really solid training packs. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here is, I actually haven't really done it too much with this one, but don't worry about scoring it. You just want to practice popping the ball up to yourself and trying to get like under the ball. So if you don't hit it very high, it's kind of hard to get it. The higher you hit the ball, the easier it is to get the flip. So you kind of want to hit the ball high and just practice getting under it. This one, I can't lie, is pretty hard. The next one is the one that you're going to want to be practicing more with, this one here. So now we can just get under this and get our flip. You just kind of want to keep practicing this over and over. Just getting your flip here and then utilizing it. Just keep practicing. Personally, because I have better car control with minute changes, I spin better than I do just regularly flying. So I can just go at this ball and not really spin, just spin once and go at it. But it's a little bit more awkward. You will have noticed when I spin, I get it at kind of like an angle. It's like slightly diagonal to it. This is because it gives me an angle to flip back at the ball. If I'm directly under it when I hit it like this, the only thing I can do is a frontwards flip, and you kind of get under it a little too much. Whereas if you like come at it from like an angle, you can like side flip at it a little bit more. It's really complicated, and a lot of little things that make the difference, but there's no one size fits all. You kind of just have to practice it for yourself, see what's comfortable for you, because everyone is different. But this is a really good one for practicing your flip reset. And you don't even have to get it off the first touch. You can do this, hit it, and get like one more touch, and then practice getting your flip. Don't even worry about scoring it, really. It's just all about getting your flip. That's the important thing. You want to practice getting your flip, right? This is a very good one for practicing to get your flip. Just over and over to keep getting your flip. I personally, when I get under the ball, like if I do a flip reset like this, sorry, when I get under it, like directly under it, I like to, that wasn't the one. It's kind of hard to do. Like that. When I get a flip reset that's like directly under the ball, like I'm like literally like this and I get it, I like to flip reset, and then like when I flip, I like to cancel my flip on the frontwards flip. That way your nose stays with the ball a little longer. Just a little tip for you guys. If you it's actually genuinely so hard to get directly under the ball and get your flip. I feel like air rolling is way easier, at least for me. That's what I've practiced, but I like to flip cancel just because your nose stays with the ball a little bit longer, like that. Maybe you can get it back into an air dribble or something, but definitely air rolling I feel like is a lot easier than doing it regularly, at least. Doing it like that is definitely a lot easier, but the higher you can hit this ball, the easier it's going to be for you. So try to hit this ball as high as you can. Just makes it easier to get the flip. I was hitting it low to give you guys an example, but the higher you hit it, the easier it is for sure. So keep practicing. Off the ground practice is really good. Off the wall practice is really good. You can actually use this pack to practice just off the wall as well. However, I highly recommend practicing in free play because you actually have to practice this roll setup to yourself as well, which is more game-like realistic. So I highly recommend free play. However, if you're not wanting to set up for yourself for whatever reason, you can definitely practice in this training pack as well. It's pretty good for practicing off the wall if you want. However, I do highly recommend practicing it in free play, it is a lot better, for sure. Now, that's about it for the video, guys. I can't lie, flip resets are pretty hard. They are pretty hard to get down. They're pretty hard to master. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot of practice. Just remember, the higher that you hit the ball, the easier it is for you to get to it. You don't want to flip reset on the ball as it is like extremely falling. Like, for example, I don't want to wait until now to get it, because now it's like already going down. You know what I mean? Like, I want to hit the flip reset as the ball is going up or just coming down into my car. So you either want to go and meet it, or you want to be just below it, so when it barely drops or stops going up, it goes into your car. That's the last little bit of advice I can give you guys. Remember to get all 4 wheels on the ball, and just keep practicing, guys. Like, genuinely, you just have to understand the concept and the setup, and once you understand the concept and the setup, it's just practicing over and over. You got to air roll to turn your car, and once you do that, it's just practicing. Now, again, don't practice a flip reset unless you already know how to consistently air dribble, and if you guys don't know how to consistently air dribble, then I highly recommend going and watching my air dribble video. It will help you guys out so much with the setup component of this video alone. So definitely go and watch that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys understand a little bit more on how to flip reset now, what it is and how you can practice it, whether or not you're actually capable of practicing it or not. You guys understand the mechanic at least, so you're able to defend it in case you can't do it. It's just good to have knowledge in this game because there's so many things and so many variables in this game that you can use on offense and defense. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and see you later for now. Peace out, guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, which clearly you guys are if you made it through this far into the video, consider doing the things that are free to support the channel, which would be following, subscribing, liking, or commenting on the video. I really do appreciate it so much. Every single thing that you guys can do to support the channel for free really does help me out a lot in being able to do this full time for you guys and give you guys content as my job. You guys are clearly enjoying the content if you made it this far through the video, so supporting the channel, allowing me to continue to make content for you guys to enjoy. All you have to do in return for that, to keep me able to do that for you guys, is just support the channel by hitting the subscribe, follow, like, and comment button. I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you, guys.